Whatever business you're in, you gotta...
Take it easy.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silverston, why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even Machines and Fontaine need to stop and recharge. Oh, come on, this place isn't that bad. Oh, remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing on the... Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Is that... no! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me...
Hey, what do you mean by chatty?
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia.
Nivelette? She wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time...
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Neuvillette in person.
If you say so, but...
Now that I've delivered the...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll have...
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next... well, I still have some
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed... I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary...
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result. It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk and...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered at...
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't...
I don't think we should... Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do...
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with... But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Furina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalors, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Furina? Lady Furina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Iudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Lyney and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meropide to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina.
About that.
The Fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lyney did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lyney was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up...
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm?
So maybe that's not very...
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meropide, Childe recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Childe.
So this is what you wanted to see us...
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meropide and investigate Childe's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Childe's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time!
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Childe. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exile. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation.
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erineus once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there some...
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll, on second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it! Come on, Traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month! Your treat!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude. Oh, no need to thank me for it. Just be sure to enjoy it.
Take it easy.
Was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine, just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we...
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste!
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh, But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon
In that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon...
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? On top of that, the Fortress of Mirapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do...
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan.
Share my knowledge. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she? Tea here just keeps getting more bitter.
Take it easy.
Alright, Neuvillette, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Erineus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd...
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would be the Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware. So, all right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you to...
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Neuvillette. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embrace. Is its duty as a jeweler. So this is a day in the life of the Traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back.
Actually,
I see.
something like...
You all look a little. Why don't you just.
It's okay,
So something on any other day.
my lady.
The master. Okay. My father.
Yeah, I've never doubted the map. Maybe he's not actually aware of the...
I can't help but agree.
Huh?
Thank you for. Since you've told in the past. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dia?
About that. Well, later, the master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should... He offered me a...
Well, but that.
Maybe... I think I get...
Precisely. If my father.
You mean the gold?
No,
But that still does.
so the master was...
Sorry, we.
It's okay, Paimon. Regardless.
But is that... My father is... However, if we decide...
Tia.
It's alright, Dia.
You don't have to...
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was the thing about? Right, yeah. Besides, there's no point on getting up.
Thank you, everyone. In which case...
Sure thing.
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me.
But...
Well...
So, that's what you found?
If you wouldn't mind...
Well, what I do...
Wait.
Yes, but knowledge your father could say... Of course, the facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow. I've made it this far in life without I have my own... I came here to...
Our family once they had superior number. Those Eremites were Kusela's men. Kusela was grinning.
Really?
He said that he had no... We started talking to repay his kindness. I hired his...
So, that...
It was many years before I saw him again. The man I...
So, what happened to him?
He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad... At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. I was completely lost at first.
So he was...
Indeed. He was already beyond... If Dia could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease.
And that's why you...
Yes. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to... Kusela saved... Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. I refused to take... Eventually, The letter contained...
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Dekana Al-Ahmar started becoming more aggressive?
That's right. No, but by then, he was no... That thought... After some I am. In the end...
If you can, none of the things... If all he wants to...
Oh, no.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around... Another way? I don't know. I knew him, and he was nothing more than a childish brute. I can't understand what's going through his... But...
I'll do my best to help. I don't know Kusela. However, he's responsible for... I've heard.
Understood.
I'll stay and be with my father. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I feel like...
Yes. It's time to...
Welcome. I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've...
Shh! Keep your voice down. Come with me. We should... This place should do. All right. Back...
Don't worry.
Wait!
So what's in...
Well, I waited in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity...
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating... If you provide...
Hey, what a...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when...
All right. They're always on... Feel free to go have...
Sure.
Hey, come on.
Really?
All right, I get...
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you... Seems like we're in luck. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Tia, why are you here?
Quietly now.
Go!
I'll be back.
Gotcha. Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Busted.
Gotcha.
Hey!
Shine down.
Oh, she's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia. The boss can't come out. He died.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Overwhelming
Those were a part, regardless of whether it be their deepest sin. That's precise. But you, Dia.
I never...
You were probably...
Ever since you were... Not only that, but in the end, he was forced to go to...
We all knew...
And that's why he...
Wait, but...
Because you were too young. When you left home...
So...
Yep. It was all...
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. I suggested that His words made no sense to me. But that night...
Everyone gained that... But how could we leave with a clear conscience?
The boss can't have...
From that point on, the big fire, even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge. There were people, but we won't let...
We've suffered. All we can do... We forged. We were also a Deshret's Relic.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not... Boss always... We used to always... As for me, but... Maybe we were... I'm sorry, Dia.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia?
I grew up with these guys. All I know is... Furthermore, I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on...
Yeah.
Thanks.
I bet Boss would lose.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants. But the...
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is. We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here. Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this.
They should all be whole.
Who cares?
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
Yeah, we'll know with Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Regret. New punching.
Illusion shattered.
Hey!
Look alive.
I see everything.
There is no escape!
Today.
Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
You're dead meat!
I'm getting sick of this game.
Gotcha!
Boba, get them!
Let's get it on!
Everyone hold hands!
You won this one.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any...
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead. Well, don't worry about us. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being...
Okay, let...
Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy!
Look alive! Hi! Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little. If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Down!
Goba, get them!
Bakura! Gloves off! No escape!
Hey!
Quietly now.
Nice and spicy!
Look alive! Ha!
Everyone hold hands!
Shine down! Things are about to get dicey. I didn't factor this in. There is no escape!
Goba, get them!
You asked for it!
This might hurt a little.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days. Even now, the greatest...
So you...
Let us... They are but two. Wave 1! Charge! Eliminate them!
Hey! Make yourselves at home! I see everything!
Take that!
Nice and spicy!
I'll be back!
Shine down!
Where do you think you're... Take that!
Busted!
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
I'm the frying pan!
Let's get it on!
Testing my patience.
You're dead meat!
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Nice and spicy!
Game's up. Time's over. Gotcha.
Brothers! With me, this is where we'll prove our faith.
You all just wanna die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
Where do you
There
think
is no
you're
escape! I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom! Eat this!
No.
Nice and spicy!
Things are about to get dicey. But we'll meet again. Busted.
The golden slumber.
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring!
Yes!
When the next wave... I'm going to see if...
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Mishal! Apologies, Lord. So...
Time to pay for...
I will be buried in the sand!
Hey, wait!
We were too late.
It's over. But if you're still...
Hey, Dia! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us? Hey, have you ever heard of a man...
This is your life.
Hey, if you're here to find...
The irony. His life became a light for so many. Where's the records room?
It's right over there.
I mean the old...
The old Kusela. Watch your mouth. He was definitely... But in the short time he couldn't have possibly... And after that...
Stop wasting... Tell me.
It's just over there. There's nothing left in there. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. Spare them no...
So, this was his final destination. How did he do... If he was nimble enough to do that...
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dia...
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to...
Let's split up and look.
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? Patso.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad. What's this?
Don't you remember? And Paimon said that these opportunities don't come by. Hey, come on! Paimon! Anyway, the point is that Dunyarzad...
Aw, my chest was... But when everything came to an end, it was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important. Idrisi and my reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad. Despite all, we're hypocrites. Yeah, you're right.
You're back! Are all of you all right?
Ah, there she is!
Yeah. Huh?
Paimon will explain.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well.
Dia.
Hey, don't worry about my father. That thought has even crossed my... However, There was always something deep within my mind that but now that
I understand.
That doesn't mean... It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father. Even if the end...
Isn't that neat? Why don't we go...
Right.
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for taking...
Every time.
Oh, this rug.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary? Wait.
Once I woke up, but when I got there...
Ah, so you...
Yeah, I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, one of the injured members gave us everything left in...
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment.
So this
Well, but let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. It was against the act.
That probably means...
Ah.
Did he get those?
Yeah, but who even leaves snacks in a box like this? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A wool scarf, which... I'm sorry, my lady. 1, no, 2...
Huh?
Oh, you're... All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the right... I was suddenly see to Dia. It's all right.
My conditions. If you're reading this, you were adored, but once... Anyway, back to the reason being...
Wait, what?
Sure,
I really felt like the hope, but as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day. You were just lying there, small and helpless, but your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. I'm sorry that I was their most... Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's... In the end, he was still... I suppose, or...
He was a good
Yeah.
Do you already...
I do. I just have one that there once existed, and that only...
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with them?
Sure, I appreciate it.
I'll help too.
Thank you. My life is certain, because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded...
it?
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here. Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, well, not to worry. 10 or so years ago.
Wow.
Precisely. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday. I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor. But this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop, and I'm going for it.
Uh-oh. If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be targeted? Really? Oh, let him try! In fact, Hyman's gonna eat all our snacks right now! Let's see what he can do about that!
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance. Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is missing, though. Something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Lenny!
Magic, magician, Caesar! The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lenny! You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too! And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax! My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go! No time for delay!
No way! I'm not guessing.
take a guess. Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Hey, Linny?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand... Let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow! Got it in one! Is this more of your trickery at work?
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Linny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest...
Angry?
You read his letter...
Huh! Wait a minute!
Well, if he is, then his warning... And if he's not, the mere mention of the weasel's name is enough to scare... But I've been...
Really?
To be honest...
You're being far too...
Thanks for the compliment, though a lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower. Just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's good!
That's the question. Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to...
A surprise? Let me see! It's right there!
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Linny, it seems that my previous praise was...
Don't worry. Since Caesar...
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick, for example, but you used...
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. It sounds like...
Well noted. Please feel free to... If there's nothing else, I'll be off.
So, Linny... Aww... You feel it too, right? So
Not so itchy then. Well, since...
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians. Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
Excellent. Thank you for... The first thing we need to look into it, but if we're investigating, we should make a move.
Everyone hold hands! Curiosity deserves a reward.
Take it easy. Shine down!
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Illusion shattered!
Hey!
Gotcha! Whirling snow!
There is no escape! I see everything!
Quietly now.
Take flight! Everyone hold hands! Find anything you like?
Shine down! There is no escape! Busted!
Curiosity deserves a reward. I wonder who this gift could be from.